Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my channel Develop English Skills. So are you ready to develop your English skills? That's great. So today you are going to learn simple present tense. So let's get started. The objective of our today's lesson is to define tense and simple present tense. You will be able to use simple present tense verbs in context and you will also learn the formation of simple present tense. Let's first of all know what is a tense. In English grammar, tense is a term used to indicate time. So here you can see the timeline. So here in the center, it shows present time. So it's a present tense. When we talk about past time, it is past tense. And when we talk about future time, it's future tense. So tense is a form of verb that shows if something happens in the present, past or future. So verbs are very important to understand tenses. When we talk about daily routine, present conditions and general truth or fact, there we make use of simple present tense form of a verb in a sentence. Now look at these pictures. Here you will find different actions. And all these actions we do every day. So this is a daily routine. Now look at the first picture. I get up early. Then I brush my teeth every day. I do exercise every day. I take my breakfast. I clean utensils. I play with my toys. I go for a walk. I study every day. And I go to bed at 10 o'clock. So this is my daily routine. Now look at the highlighted words. Here the highlighted words are the verbs. All these verbs are used to show the daily routine. These are in the first form and the first form of the verb we use in simple present tense. When do we use this tense? We use this tense if the actions happens at a regular time or if the action happens repeatedly. Repeatedly means you do those actions every day. Now look at this example. She studies hard. It means every day she studies hard. It shows her daily routine. Now let's know about present state or condition. We use verbs to express the present state or the condition of the subject. Subject is the doer of the action. Now see the example. The weather today is. So here is a be form of verb. They are very noisy. Again, are is a be form of verb. Form of the verb we use to show present condition are is, am, are, has, have, do, does. So we use all these form of verbs to show the present condition. Like he is a boy, she is a girl, it is a toy. It shows the present condition. We use is with he, she and it. Am is always used with I and are is always used with you, we, they. You are, we are, they are. Now let's talk about the third point. In simple present tense, we use verbs to express the truth or factual information about the subject. For example, the moon shines at night. So it is a fact. Look at the second example. The earth goes round the sun. Again, this is a factual information. The sun rises in the east. This is the fact. So children, you have learnt that when we make sentences in simple present tense, we always talk about daily routine, present conditions and general truth or fact. Now you are going to learn how to form sentences in simple present tense. So So the rule to form sentence in simple present tense is subject plus verb first form. Then we add s or es if the subject is third person singular. And then we write object. Now the subject is I, you, he, she, it. These are singular subjects. We, you and they. These are plural subjects. And the verb here is read. So when it is used with he, she, it, there we add s with the verb. And then we write object. So you can make as many sentences as you can by matching these three columns. How to form the simple present tense? See, if the doer is third person singular, like he, she, it, a person spoken about, then add s at the end of the verb and add es if the verb ends with ch, sh, double s and x. For example, my friend dash me a letter every month, and the verb is sent. So guess what will come in the blank? Oh, that's great. Sends. Why sends will come? Why we have added s with the verb? Because the subject is third person singular. It is friend, my friend. That's why we have added s with the verb. Now look at the second example. My friend dash clothes himself. Now the verb is wash. So see, the verb ends with sh. So there you have to add es to it. Now how to form the sentence in simple present tense if the subject is he, she, it and the verb ends with y? There you have to change it y to ies. For example, carry. So here, if the subject is he, she, it, then you have to remove y, and in place of y, you will add ies to the verb. And if the verb ends with vowel plus y, then add only s. Remember, if the verb ends with vowel plus y, like stay, so here a is vowel and y is added with it. So there you have to add s to the verb. So there you will not remove y, because the word ends with y with the vowel. Now how to form the sentence in simple present tense if the subject is plural, like you, we, they, or if the subject is singular with I or you? The verb doesn't change its spelling. So how you are going to fill the blank? My friends dash gifts on my birthday. So here the subject is plural, my friends. So the verb will remain same. That's very nice. Look at the second example. I dash my lesson every night. So what will come in the blank? That's good. Study. So the verb will remain same because the sentence starts with the subject I. Now let's test your skill. You have to choose the correct word. Ram love or loves chocolates? That's great. It is loves because the subject is singular, third person singular. The girls dance or dances well? That's great. The girls dance because the subject is plural, so no need to add s or es to it. Third one, our first lesson starts at 9:45 a.m. Yes, starts because the subject is in singular form. Our first lesson, we are talking about one thing. Now we are going to learn how to make interrogative sentences. That means question sentences. So the rule is, first we write do or does, then subject, then first form of verb, and then object, and at the end use question mark. So let's know where we should use do and does. So do is used if the subject is I, we, they, you, or in plural form. So you can read these examples. With I, we, they, and you, we have used do. Do I like ice cream? Do we like ice cream? Do they like ice cream? Do you like ice cream? Now, where do we use does? So, does is used if the subject is he, she, it, or singular. Does she like ice cream? Does he like ice cream? Does it like ice cream? Now, see, students, here we will not add s or es to the verb because it is an interrogative sentence. So the interrogative sentence in simple present tense starts with do or does, and there is no change in first form of verb. The verb will remain same. Let's learn how to make negative sentences in simple present tense. We write subject and then do not or does not. Then we write first form of verb and then object. We use do not or if the subject is I, you, we, they, or plural. You can see the examples. I don't speak French. You don't speak French. We don't speak French. They don't speak French. So here the verb will remain in the first form. There is no change in the verb. And if the subject is he, she, it, we use doesn't or does not to make a negative sentence in simple present tense. For example, she doesn't like ice cream, he doesn't like ice cream, or it doesn't like ice cream. I hope you have understood the topic. In our next video, we'll practice how to use form of verbs in simple present tense sentences. Thank you for watching video. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye.